Hi, my name is Josh Bullivant, and I'm a guide at Moose Track Adventures in Ely, Minnesota. And today we're going to be talking about smallmouth lures. A lot of people come up here looking for the elusive smallmouth, and we actually have some very nice ones in Ely, Minnesota. So one of the basic ways of catching them is just with a plain jig. Again, grabbing your Northland Fireball jigs, stand-up jigs, jigging for them, casting them with the tip of the plastic right up along the shoreline. Great, easy way to do it. It's cheap, cost-effective. Also going in the middle of summertime and slip bobbering off the top of the reefs right in the evening, early morning. Just a plain hook and a leech right over a reef. Works great. It may go against some of the people's standards of doing just artificials against them, but it's a great way and easy way to catch them. Your next way a lot of people use, especially even because we do have largemouths up here, is to do both things. Kind of work with spinner baits around reefs, search that open water for them, kind of find them up in the shallows. MEP spinners and the current work very good, especially later in the summer when they start kind of working their way down the current. Just easy ways. You're going to try and find ways to search that water column, and that's kind of your subsurface. As the summer wears on, they start moving up into the shallows, and you get a nice calm evening out, or a really nice calm pretty morning with the sun rising. A great way to work is like topwaters. This is a Spook. It's a walk the dog system. Pretty easy. Just twitch your rod and it just dances back and forth. You can do a stop and go method with it. They make the skidder pop or the torpedoes. Rapala makes the skidder prop, which is about the same as this baby torpedo. And that's just jerking it across. You really have to do no motion because the little prop on the back does its job. And then you got the skidder pops by Rapala. Probably my favorite all-time topwater lure for them. It's kind of a new version of the hula popper. Makes a little bit better sound on it. Brighter colors again, like the bright colors. The Fire Tiger here is one of my favorite. Yellow, and then the frog colors, which are going to be kind of your favorite, especially at topwater. You can't beat it, and especially when you switch to buzz baits or something on the top of that water column. The next thing I like to do is they're starting to find out smallmouths act a lot like the walleyes, so you're going to find a lot of the smallmouths in the same spots and on the edges of reefs. So I'm going to find something, a jerk bait is an excellent locator for them. You can cast up and they suspend, so I like a stop and go method where they stop and then I jerk it and it stops again. Crayfish pattern works great for them. The blue, silver, and orange are a good pattern to find. My favorite would probably be the crayfish pattern that Rapala makes. Also go to some of the jointeds. The perch and the black and silver, the gold and black are a good color. Kind of that search for that shoreline. They dive a little bit, not as deep as something else. So a little bit shallower when they're shallower early. When you start getting late summer and warm water, they're going to hang a little bit deeper. So like a black and silver number 5 Shad Rap casted, or the live target smallmouth lure, which is a baby smallmouth, and that's what they start feeding on their own in the late summer, early fall. This is a great lure to bang on top of the reefs and search for them. And then of course you got your plastics, which are your mainstay for most bass anglers. Swim baits are a great new tactic to use for them. Again, these are like your poor man's kind of crankbait. You can buy the Northland Slurpees, you can buy like 4 of them for $5, where it may cost you $5 for one of the lures, but easy way, just cast it out, reel it back, jig it. They come with a little spinner blade, so you can make them into a spinner bait. You also got your classic twister tail grub, Berkeley gulp. Your night crawler, if you want to get really into it, would be just wacky side it, hook it in the side, cast it out, let it go, and where the hook's in from the side and bring it back. Kind of gets a new motion on it. We've actually found that that works fairly good on smallmouths up here while we're kind of searching for them. So I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities. Depends on the time of year, but like I said, late summer you're going to look for something that runs a little bit deeper. Earlier in the summer, May, June, something right there. And then right in the middle, right when the water gets warm, right in the evening, hit them with evening or early morning, hit them with some topwaters. And that's kind of some of the basic lures you're going to want to bring up with you to the Boundary Waters.